Hey, team. Hey, I know everybody wants their business to grow quicker and faster and have less objections in doing it. So I'm going to give you a plan today. I'm going to give you the tools to do it. We've been working on it for the past few months, ever since we took bullion physical out of 7K that you can buy and have shipped to you. Because here's the one thing I want to preface all of this with: recognize that the product of 7K is your sound money wallet. That is the product. Okay. So that is what we're presenting. Oh, okay. Now if you want to earn a commission, you need to have a subscription. One of the four that we have, the 7K Pro or the American Eagle MS-70 Invention Series, the Beauties of the World series, or the Holman Notes. Okay, so uh, uh, so or the fifth one, of course, is the State Gold Coin Series, uh, which is the uh, 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 rated coin series. So we got 5 subscriptions to earn a commission check, participate in the plan to stay active. They have to have one of those. But what we've been doing lately, what I've been doing is backdooring the opportunity. And the reason I've decided to do this, I'm going to give you two choices. If you're very good at at piquing people's interest and going after income, which, hey, admittedly, that's what I did to start my business. That's what we all did, okay, and try to teach it. But what I've found now is that the it takes longer for one how to become comfortable with that and do it, and they have less success if you're not working directly with a team member to do the 3 ways with, uh, and to have that backup and be able to have somebody leapfrog through your organization until you learn how to do that. And most people don't learn how to leapfrog. That's only a few people, let's say 20% of the people. Actually, it's really the 3%ers that learn how to do that. Okay. But uh, but that's okay. We're looking to make an extra $500 a month or extra $500 a week while we build wealth. Okay. So that brings me to where I'm at for the masses. How to make this easier? How to make this more simple? How to not have so many objections? Oh, it's one of those pyramid deals. Oh, it's one of the MLM things. I'm not interested. Now they're interested in gold and silver, or they wouldn't have talked to you. So I found a way to stop that, and it's working. I prospected a new person, brought them into the business, okay, and then we've been working leads, okay, and so that means they've been putting people in front of me while they learn how to do the business. Okay, that's what I mean. Everyone I've sponsored is how we do this business. Okay, that's how I teach, and that's how I want people to duplicate. Okay, now I would leapfrog because I'm meeting these people. And George Donaldson does this real well. He leapfrogs. He does the presentation. He does the recruiting. People put people in front of him. Okay, other leaders in my group do the same thing. Okay, and that's teamwork. Okay, that's what we want. But not everybody has that. It gets diluted down 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 throughout the organization. And obviously, I and other leaders can't work with everybody. We would have no time freedom. It's just impossible. So what I wanted to do is find something that worked for everyone based on where we are and where the company's at and where the company's going. Everyone needs gold and silver. We all know that. It's all being advertised for us every day, more and more and more, and it's going to be advertised more and more and more as time goes by. And so what I wanted to do is give you the tools that I found that are working for everybody else, okay? And for me. This person has actually put 15 people in front of me. We've signed up 13, all with $5.99s. None of them were presented the comp plan. None of them was presented the how to make money with 7K. They were presented the Sound Money Wallet. They were presented why you need to own gold and silver, the inflation, the charts. I used the company materials, but I changed a few things. I left out quite a few things. And I presented a PowerPoint. Now I know a lot of people can't do the PowerPoint, but hang with me. I presented a PowerPoint, and it takes about 15 minutes, sometime maybe 20. If I played a video, I played the video on the peak, the real money, the video, the 4-minute and 40-second video, the one with the gold tooth. Okay. And so I don't use the present video in the company because it talks too much about money. Okay. Talks too much about making money in it. And it's too quick, too fast for what I'm wanting to do. Okay. And so that little 4-minute and 40-second video is what we do in the weekly presentation where we get together once a week. Everybody knows that. So we have a little introduction, played a little 4-minute and 40-second video. Then I go through this little PowerPoint, okay, that talks about why you need gold and silver. It reaffirms that 4-minute and 40-second video. And all we're trying to do is get them to have 1 or 2 memberships. And then we talk about the Sound Money Wallet, being able to buy incrementally, have it stored, have it fully insured, have it protected, and in a manner that's affordable to them, and they get the best deal. Okay. Now, as a backup tool, to use in this process, I have the Wealth Builder presentation where I compare incremental products that you'd have to have shipped to you from JM Bullion, SD Bullion, APMEX, and shows that ours are the best deal, but they store it, and that's even a better deal for them because it's more secure. And then they don't have to deal with selling it, because that's the big problem when people have physical gold and silver in their hands. How do they convert it to cash? And Sound Money, the vaulting system, has changed all that, made gold and silver transactional. Transactional means they get to sell it back at the best prices. So the other tool to use is the Sound.money website. And then we show them, here's our membership. We want to save them money. Sound.money, Sound Money and Max Vault is a separate company. It is not an MLM company. It is not a referral company. You can go to Sound.money and you can get a vault. You can get a membership. Costs you $199. You have to renew it every year. Now we're going to show you how we can save you money. we're going to get you with the mother company that started with the concept because they want and recognize that everyone needs to own gold and silver. But it's never been affordable to the average everyday person. Oh, it's advertised on TV, but they want you to put up $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $25,000, or they're not going to deal with you, and they're going to charge you an exorbitant price for it. Or they'll give you a loan to buy it. Oh, woe to the person that did that stuff. Well, here we're going to teach you about gold and silver bullion. You get to inch your way in. You get to do it in a manner that's comfortable, and you're not risking a lot. So you can even buy $1 a day in your sound money wallet, but you start getting it, you're going to have it. And then the other tool that we're going to use is going to give examples of people that's been doing this for years. No, it's not a startup company. This company is changing the way gold and silver has been done for decades and decades and decades. And it's a 10-year-old company. Yes, it started out when you become a member. It's kind of like the Costco of gold and silver, or the Sam's of gold and silver, or the Amazon of gold and silver. You get a membership. You have to renew the membership every year, and then you get to buy silver and have it sent to you, but you get member direct pricing. Okay, that's the way the company started. Yeah, it's a network marketing, member direct marketing referral company. No, it's not a multi-level company. It's a member direct marketing referral company. Yes, and it's got a very unique member direct marketing referral or share plan, which you can earn money if you choose to do that. But it comes with certain requirements. But that's the way it's been built. But then they developed the Sound Money Wallet and the Max Vault system, and you don't have to pay taxes on your gold and silver. If you have it shipped to you in many states, you have to pay taxes for it. So it gets tax saving because you're vaulting it. Okay, make a long story short. See, I gave you a lot of the whys and a lot of the answering of questions that come up with this. Well, I put together a recorded presentation using my slides for you, so you can just press play. Okay, and I posted that up in the YouTube and the band apps, the Team Band app. And it's about 24 minutes or something for it. So you can play the 4-minute and 40-second video if you want to do that. And then you can play that. So it's about a 30-minute presentation. And all you have to do is press play, make a couple introductory remarks, and that's it. But then David Brewer, who's on our team, we took my presentation, used AI, and then we and enhanced it. And so it's an AI corrected, edited, compressed of my presentation. So it's 15 minutes. That's real short. So you can use it as a standalone and just press play, make a little introduction, or you can play it with that 4-minute and 40-second video, or you can send the 4-minute on the share. Now, since the share link plays those 4 videos, and I'll show this in a minute. In fact, let's just go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and share so everybody knows what I'm talking about. Let's share my screen here. Okay, where's the right one? It's this one, I think. Yeah, when it says Zoom. So, see, in the share, if you're using the real money share, where the 4-minute and 40-second video, when you share that link, they get all 4 of these and they're played in this order. Okay. So what we're doing is we're going to make a YouTube, and because this last one is, now they do have the 3-minute Sound Money video. Okay. But so if you need to show the Sound Money and what it like, there it is right there. Sound Money Made Simple. You see? Okay.
If you're watching this video, chances are
Okay,
you're
I gotta
curious about gold and
turn
silver.
that off.
You might have a few questions, like why should I buy precious metals? What metals should I be buying?
Okay. Then here is the video I'm talking about, the perfect storm. This is 4 minutes and 40 seconds. We're going to make a YouTube link for you so you can use it, and you don't have to send the share. You can send this as a YouTube. Then you can send my video. So this is people you can't get to, that you can talk on the phone and say, I'm going to send you this. Or you can hook up with a with a with a Zoom or a WebEx with them, or what other media that you use that you can see face to face. Okay. So this is 4 minutes, 40 seconds. Okay. The In the present video, so I'm showing you tools now. And in the present video, which don't use, but you're going to find that one of the 3 videos there is the Vault Max Tour video. Okay. So that's only 2 minutes and 15 seconds. So that's another tool that I use when they have a question, or you see, or we just use it and say, okay, this is where it's done. This is where the Vault Max is. This is like the miniature Fort Knox, that it's safe, it's secure. This is not some new concept. It's been done for 5 years now. Okay. So, but no one knows about it in the marketplace. And so in the presentation that you have, you're getting down to the final question. And what's the final question? The final question is going to be this one. You're going to get in the slide and in the presentation. What you're going to do is you're going to get down to the choice. These are the slides that are shown in the video presentation, and I go through them and explain them, and everybody agrees. I mean, literally 13 out of 15, everyone. And out of the 13 people, I only had to meet with 3 of the people a second time. Everybody made a decision right then and there. And they got $5.99s. Okay. So we tell them we built a membership for them, and then we want you to get it instead of getting it here, where we go to the website and it shows them it's $199 every year. They'll pay that. But we want them to get the membership where we save them money through the mother company, 7K. You get a 7K membership and you get a free Sound Money wallet membership, and you don't have to renew it every year. So we get to save money. So the choice is, which one do you want? The basic or the legacy? Okay. That's use this comparison. Now, you're also going to get a whole bunch more benefits with 7K membership, but we don't want to go into those. It's too confusing. Let you get to learn about them. You get to decide if you want to participate in them or not. It's all choice. What's important is you need to start getting gold and silver, accumulating gold and silver. We all agree on that, right? So now it's just, which membership do you want? And here's the differences. The company used to, in 7K, I had to do it. We had to renew our membership every year, either with, the standard or the premium membership. We had a standard and premium, just like Costco. Okay. But now it's called a basic and the legacy, because they're lifetime memberships. You don't have to renew them. Okay. With this, you're going to get a Sound Money wallet account, but you can only store up to $1,000. This is meant for young people just starting out in life, or for the super skeptical people. Hey, yeah, if that's one way you want to start, you can. That's fine. The key is getting started and starting getting you some gold and silver and learning about it and start accumulating it and storing it safe and secure and fully insured by Lloyd's of London. Oh, and by the way, they're going to give you $20 of gold put into your account. They're not just going to give you a membership like Costco does and say, come to the store or go to website and buy. They're going to put $20 of gold in your account to get you started, to get you to go into it and actually participating in the fact of owning gold and silver and accumulating real money. Or you can get the lifetime legacy membership, which comes with a lot more benefit. The $50,000. This is for people who've been working, people who's in retired, people who's coming up to retire. This is the one you need. Make a commitment. And now you can store up to 50,000 fully insured, no extra fees. So your goal would be get yourself to $50,000 whenever or however you want. You can do it $20 a day, $20 a week, $100 a week, $100 a day. You choose, but you know you're getting the best price. And the key is it's instantly available if you need it with a click of a button. So it's like your gold and silver bank account. It's got ounces and values of your gold and silver, just like your dollar bill bank account. So the key is which one, and they're going to put $40 of gold in there. We already went over the comparison. If you would have been buying $100 a month, what you'd have had in your savings account after 3 years, what you'd have had in gold, and what had been worth in sound money, going historical, looking backwards. We'd have had, if you'd have put up $10,000, and what it'd be worth 5 years later. Well, what makes you think silver and gold is going to go down? So no, if you look at all the media and everything you hear, and you're going to get in tune with it because you're going to be a member with a group of people. That's why we want you to have your membership here. And then we'll explain. You'll learn about all the other benefits that are available through your 7K membership if you want to participate in it. The key is getting a membership. But if you own your own gold and silver, we go through what you got to do if you want to turn it to cash. Now, this is a fact. These are facts. And so they're indisputable fact. And here's the advantages. So we go through that. Plus, we're going to give them training. And the training, if they had to buy it, would be worth their membership. Almost. And then all the other benefits that we don't want to get into, but they get to learn later, because the significant thing is which membership do you want to start your sound money account and start accumulating gold and silver, which you now know you need. And you wish you would have had already through the last 5, 6, 10 years. And then give them an example. I give them a quick example. I show them one of my examples, and I tell them about a couple of other people's examples. Okay. I give them my example, the one that I did back in April of 2023. In April 2023, I bought $20,000 worth of gold in my Sound Money wallet account. It's a transaction. I've got the transaction. I can show the transaction. And I got 11.855 ounces of gold. Well, I still have that 11.855 ounces of gold in my wallet. And then we go and we look at Sound Money, and here's the buyback price. That I can just click a button, sell that 11.855 right now back to Sound Money. There's their buyback. And I would get over $39,600 plus dollars. Well, where could I have taken $20,000 and turned it into over $39,000? It's because I own gold. I don't want to sell that. I want to keep it because I I agree with Bank of America and a lot of other uh, 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 people and economists, the whole world, banks, institution, wealthy, uh, even Vanguard and even BlackRock, all buying gold. So there's only one place I see that gold is going to go up, and that's up. Gold's going to go is up. That's all I see. But hey, if it doesn't, it never goes to zero. It's financial insurance. And then I tell them about a young lady that I met about 6 years ago, uh, uh, a disabled single mom military vet. Now she needed to make money, so she got into 7K for the money making side. We're not talking about that. You're getting your 7K membership that you can get that free Sound Money Wallet membership lifetime with your membership. But she got it. She needed to make money, and took her 10 months to make her first check. But here, after almost 6 years, she's got over 32,000 plus dollars in her Sound Money wallet and in her Stack and Sell account. Again, something where you have collectible coins, the rare, unique, they gain value faster than bullion. But we're not going to get into that. You can learn about that later if you want, but you don't have to. But she wanted to make some extra money. But the key is she's never had a savings in her life, and now she's got over $32,000 worth of gold and silver in 6 years. Then I tell them about a little college student over in Arizona. She joined about less than 5 years ago. Less. She was working 2-3 jobs part-time to put herself through college. But her dad was part of 7K with me. The mother company of Sound Money, total two separate companies, but they are affiliated because 7K is the mother company. The founders, the owners, goes with their mission statement. They want to make gold and silver affordable to the average everyday person. They want people to have gold and silver. And this is the mechanism where we've evolved and grown to. And the company no longer needs you and I and 7K to renew our membership every more. They're already debt free. They've already paid for their infrastructure. They already paid for building Sound Money, all the facilities, all the vaults. So they're making it more affordable now, and we're opening all the companies in Europe. And we're going to be one of the biggest gold and silver companies in this nation in the next 5, 10, 15 years. Don't you want to be a part of that? That's the kind of security you got to. This is not a new concept or new. All this is proven. Well, this young lady treated this as an extra course. I said, treat it like an extra 3-semester. Put in some time, buy your coins, learn about gold and silver while you're getting your business degree. Because it's going to go. They didn't teach me anything about gold and silver when I got my master's in business administration. I wish they had it. Now, she graduated. She went to work. She still does. But the main thing is she's got over $20,000 of gold and silver in her Sound Money wallet and her Stack and Sell collectibles account when she graduated. How many people do you think graduated with a savings account in gold and silver that she graduated with? I'd say none. Okay. Wouldn't you agree? And most of the people she graduated with debt to pay for the college. But she worked hard, 2 and 3 jobs all the time to pay her way to get her college degree. There's hundreds and thousands of more examples like these, some much bigger. I have one personal friend that ended up with over $500,000 in gold and silver and never had a savings in her life after 8.5 years. Never had a savings. Their whole lives have changed. What we're talking about is establishing an account for you. You start accumulating gold and silver. You start protecting your wealth. This is your financial insurance, and this is a means to do it. So which one do you want? And let's get your account set up. We're really here to help you set up your account. So you're not going to be doing this by yourself. You'll have the company to help answer questions. You'll have us to help answer questions. We want to partner with you. And we're building a team. Now, you may know somebody that wants to do this. We'll talk about some of the benefits as we set up your account. See, I never even tell them about getting the $80 and $20 referrals, instant go pay. I don't do that until we set up their account. We go to settings, and since they got a $5.99, now I don't have to with the $149. I don't spend a lot of time on the $149. I just set up their account, tell them that's done, that's it, and send them their way. And just show them how to make a transaction. I do all the setup with them. I do all that too. But out of this group, we had nobody sign up for the 149. Now, the other people that I've been working with, yes, we've got 149s. But they aren't putting people in front of me. And we haven't been able to even set up a Zoom. But the basic information tells them, oh, yeah, I'll get a 149 account. Okay. So this presentation is available to you now, and it's on YouTube, the YouTube link, and it's about 15 minutes. So you can use it as its own. So now what do you do with it? Okay. You've got people on your left and right. You got people already that don't even know about all the significant, great enhancements, where we are even with our comp plan, where we are with sound money. And maybe they don't even have enough sound money. They don't even have money in their sound money account, but they need it. So I'm going to challenge you to do the things that I teach you to do and start now. Okay. Remember, it takes 2 years to learn, then 3 to 5 years. But if you're not doing my job description in a 2 year, you've just been a member. You've just been playing. You've just been doing a hobby. You haven't really been going after it. Until you do the job description for 2 years, you haven't learned enough. What's that job description? Remember, you're going to watch one of my videos once a day, 5 days out of the week for 2 years. And they're all there. I got a whole library for you. Go catch up. Okay. Part of it's these. But contacting and exposing 5 people a day, 5 days a week to peak interest. Now we want new people, but here's my challenge to you. You got people on your left and right. Everyone you personally sponsored, I want you to show them that 4-minute and 40-second video. I want you to show them my 15-minute presentation. If you have to go and sit down with them, if you have to get on a Zoom, you be persistent enough to say, hey, look, you're not paying any more money. I just want to bring you up to speed. Just watch it. And you follow up. Make sure they watched it. Ask them questions. Now, that's everybody you personally sponsored on your left and right. Then you look down your organization. Everybody that's active, you do them first. And then everybody that's inactive, you do them next. So that counts as follow-up. Do y'all realize that? So get everybody in your organization updated. Be persistent. Don't be a pest, but be persistent until they watch these 2 videos, until they look at their web, so they look at their Sound Money, until they open up their Sound Money wallet account even. Then I want you to do the peaking. Okay? Make your list. You got a list of people. You got a list of people you've contacted. Get that spiral notebook. Get those names on one piece of paper. Do my list building like I teach. Start today, because the next 5 years is going to be the biggest growth of this company ever, because of what I'm talking about. Now, some of you want to have some extra tools. Well, we got meetings going on. We got the band app tools. We got tools that I'm going to be bringing into place. But we got a lot of tools right now that's in our share links that you can then share with them, even if they're in the business. They may not know how to play their share links. You may have more time explaining than just share a link and say, watch these videos in order. Okay. And it will catch up people. Now, look, if you're only 20% successful in re-engaging someone, just think about that. If you're only 20% successful, that's pretty cool. You know, there's an axiom in business. It costs 15 times more to acquire a new customer than to keep an existing customer. That's a true fact. And so I'm trying to teach you some of the techniques of how you can wake up people that are asleep. Okay? Because the company has evolved to something that's much better. Now, go back to another tool, and that tool is my presentation. It's there. So they're all in the band app. So you just need to find them. It's called Building Wealth. Okay? And so in that wealth building, with Sound Money, you're going to see my comparison. Now, notice price of gold and silver change. So, it's based on the price of gold spot price that day, but it shows them if they're buying incremental gold and holding it, how much more they are paying per ounce than if they bought it incrementally in their Sound Money wallet. That's the key. They get the best prices. And I compare it with multiple major discount, and they're not paying. In many states, they're going to pay taxes on that. When it's going to the vault, there is no income tax. Idaho's a tax-free state for gold and silver. So it goes from Sound Money right to Max Vault. No tax. Now you own it. So when you have it shipped to you, it's not a purchase. So there's no taxes when you're shipping your own asset to you. That's pretty cool. Now you have to pay for the shipping and insurance if you got over an ounce quantity in the asset that you're buying. So that's a tool. That's on a video. So you get to use it as a follow-up. Now here's the other tool. And I really want you to understand, this is a tool you need to show them. And if they're going to Sound Money, make sure you know and tell them when you're talking about it, if you're distant, and you're not showing them this, make sure you tell them, do not join. I got a better way that you can join and save money, which is true. Okay. And so what you're going to do is you're going to actually use the Sound Money website right here as a tool. Okay. And let them go through this website, explain what it is with them, that this is what they're online, just like they see their bank account, their checks, that's called transactions, okay, and their assets, that means their deposits and their balance. Well, it shows for each of the asset, whatever you own, the ounces you have, what it's worth at that particular time, and it will change. And it tells the buyback price at that particular time. And go through that you get to own gold. Just kind of walk through the website. That's what I'm doing here. And, now it's possible. Before they didn't have this opportunity. Now they get to have gold and silver. They get to determine how much financial insurance they want, how much they want in gold and silver. They don't have anybody pushing or heckling them or trying to drive them or calling them every day, telling them about $10,000 worth of this and 10 few testimonies. But this is the slide I want you to get to on the website, this page, because what it does, it reinforces what they get. Now, if they sign up on the website, they're not going to get referral fees. They're not going to get these things. This is just a vaulting company. They charge for vaulting and they fully insure it, and it's completely audited. So you got that, and it's $199 per year. Well, we got a better deal for them. It's not per year. We got $599 once and it's done. Lifetime. Okay. And then the Q&A helps you and them, because these are kind of questions they might have. A lot of questions I have with this one. Now, I had one couple that I met this Friday, and we enrolled. So it was the second meeting. So they got a brief, quick introduction, like a 15-minute just flash, few of the slides that I talk about in that presentation that I do about owning gold through Sound Money Wallet and getting an account, except I didn't have the getting account. I said, need to meet with us to see the proper way. But they went straight to this website and they got a lot of questions, but fortunately didn't have. So in the future, I'm saying, tell them if you give them the website and they see it, and they will see it because they see Sound Money in the presentation with the fractional gold slides. Okay. And I tell them, don't join because we got a better alternative for you that's going to save you money. So let's talk. So don't join when you on the website. Okay. So now, once they get in and once I set them up with their Sound Money account, and I set them up their 7K account, and then we undo the 7K Pro because we promise they don't have to buy something every month. That's part of 7K. They're getting their membership through 7K to get their Sound Money Wallet account. Well, and they all trusted, they all believed, they all clicked. And then as soon as we went to their 7K account, we undid the subscription. And then they said, well, what if I want it back? Because I explained that's the travel program. That's a few other benefits there. But, you'll learn about that later. Once you get in, you can see that, and you can see what you want if you want to participate. Because the last couple was really interested in the travel benefits when I explained just a couple examples. and the fact that they can get dinners around town at discount. So why not get an app on your phone, use the discount? And she said, well, I said, but I promised you we would have no obligation per month, and you're under no obligation to buy so much money. That was our promise, right? Okay, we're going to do that. You can always reinstate it, but you're good for 15 days. You get to use it for 15 days. And that's what we want to do. But we want to get your Sound Money wallet set up. Then I show them the benefits. And then I show them the 7K University. And I said, here's the buyer certification and here's the uh, uh, collector certification. I want you to go through the buyer certification. Then I go back up to the dashboard and I say, okay, see this? If you want to learn about 7K, this is the way to learn it. See this stepwise program? Now y'all know what I'm talking about, right? When we log into our websites, let me just go there real quick. Make sure you understand when I'm taking them into the 7K website. We take them and I show this, getting started. You want to learn about 7K, then you just go through this right here and go through these steps and you're going to learn all about 7K. Okay. So do y'all see I'm doing not a push, but a demand pull. I'm creating, they the ones will create the demand to do 7K. It's backdooring the opportunity, I call it. Okay. Now I know this last couple are going to go through that because they were really interested. It took me a time to get them to say, okay, let's go and get our Sound Money wallet account because that takes time because you got to verify the account, you got to take pictures of the driver's license, you got to get everything in the settings verified, and you've got to get in the settings, and then you got to hook up their bank, you got to do a credit card, you got to go through. Now I did a video training, it's in the band app and on YouTube, how to do this step by step, item by item. So that's the training. If you need training how to help someone set up their Sound Money wallet, it is right there. Okay. And I go through every step in setting up that Sound Money wallet the right way. Okay. And that's what you need to do. Now, in setting up the Sound Money wallet, once we get everything linked up, the very first thing that I do is I go and then show them the dashboard and I say, okay, let's make a purchase. We already got your bank hookup. They're going to be like a debit to your bank account, like you use a debit card. So how much do you want to buy? You want to buy $100, $200? You want to buy $20, $5? You can buy $1, and it's no transaction fees. But let's make a purchase so you see how it's done, and then you start making your purchase as much as you want, when you want, and you know how to do it. And everybody did it. And most of the time I say, well, why don't we do $100? And I only had one person that wanted to do 50. Now, I've had 3 people now, 3, that after they did this and a week or 2 later, they bought 10,000, 15,000, and another 10,000. So, yeah, my wife got a 1% metal bonus on that because we enrolled them under her. And one of the persons doing it got multiple purchases, was the person we enrolled under her. And then the persons that were enrolled under him, he got all the metal bonuses. And he doesn't even know about that yet. I plan to show him that next week when we go in, because we got 7 more people to set up appointments next week with. And so I'll give you the rest of the story after those appointments are set up and I meet with them. But it's working. And I just wanted to share it with you so you can use the same things. And then I wanted to show you the tools that I'm using and now the tools that are available to you so you can go to work. Go to work on your own organization first. Also, work in some peaks and work in some new people. But think about this. Here's my challenge to you. You got neighbors, you got people you go to church with, you got people that need gold and silver. You're the one to tell them about it. You're the one that's got this 15-minute video of mine that explains how they need a sound money account. Make good use of it. Make it work for you. And one of the great things about it is I really didn't have any of the, oh, it's one of them multi-level marketing things. Oh, it's one of that. No, I'm not interested. It only came up during the course of the conversation when I was explaining the 7K metals uh, in it and the fact that the Sound Money wallet is not. But once we set up their account and I go to the fact they got a $5.99, I'm going to want them to do it. That's when I tell them, okay, now you're going to have people, and a couple of people said, well, I got people I know want that. I said, well, here's a great thing about it. We're going to hook this up. We're going to put your tax ID in because because you got a member in 7K, if you refer them and they bring them in, we'll explain it to them. Okay. Now I'm leapfrogging. See, that's leapfrogging. They're not even participating in the 7K comp plan. They don't even know about that, but now they know about instant gold pay. And they say, oh, really? If I refer somebody, y'all put $80 of gold in my account if they get a set up an account like I did? I said, yep. And I say, just like Amazon did when they started, just like Costco did when they started their first store. It's not multi-level. It's just a one level. If they refer somebody, you're not going to get any money in your gold account. They'll get it gold. It's just normal referral. Oh, okay. And the last couple that are enrolled Friday, they said they were sitting there thinking about all the people they know that need an account like they just set up. That's pretty cool. So I had to tell y'all about this. Okay. Now, since I gave a couple of examples, y'all know, of course, about uh, uh, income, I got to put up our income and disclosure statement and refer everybody to it. But in the 7K side, we're actually making this kind of money. And as you'll see in the corporate updates once a week, once a month, they'll go through all these people who've got instant gold pays and lots of people. See, that's not even part of this program yet in the disclosure, but people actually making this kind of money. And this is a company you can accumulate wealth while you're building a side income or an extra retirement income. And we encourage you to read it. We encourage you to find out more. We hope you see what we see, and I hope you get on the track of moving through these ranks and making this income in your tenure, your lifetime. You become, as George says, a 7K lifer like we are. Okay. I hope you see what we see. Thank you for your time and your attention. We appreciate you. We appreciate each and every one of you. And join us in 7K and building your wealth.